This is Kurt again from the Kurt Space channel here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This is August 2016. This is going to be a video that's going to show you how to use the Deuce bus service that they have here in Las Vegas. You're going to see the Deuce is going behind me right now. The Deuce bus service is one of the things I highly recommend when you're in Vegas. It's a great way to get around the city. You can go to the Old Town Vegas. You can go to Mandalay Bay. The bus that runs along here, the Deuce along here, runs 24 hours a day. The one that goes along the main strip here. You can go from Mandalay Bay all the way to Fremont Street Experience, and then Fremont Street all the way back to Mandalay Bay. And the great thing is they offer different pricing options and things depending on how long your stay is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and show you what those are now. And I wanted to mention too that I'm going to also show you one of the stops too that's here as well. Let's begin the tour, shall we? And as always, I want to thank, if you want to go ahead and click that subscribe button, go ahead and do so. That way you can keep up with all my current videos. And if you have any questions or comments about the Deuce, feel free to go ahead and leave it in the comments section below. You also can look up the Deuce on the web as well and learn more about how the Deuce bus service works here in Las Vegas. Now, keep in mind that this is just one route. The Deuce bus service goes to many different places. For example, the Pinball Hall of Fame and stuff I went to, there's a Deuce bus that goes out to the Pinball Hall of Fame. Now, most of the buses that you're going to see on the main part of the strip here, which is Las Vegas Boulevard, those are double-decker buses. Those are double-decker Deuce buses. The ones that go on the other parts of Vegas, a lot of those are single-level Deuce buses. They're not all double-decker, but you're going to see that the bus service here is pretty awesome. I'm going to show you how it works. Okay, I'm going to show you how it works. Let's go ahead and I'll show you how the fare options and everything work. Okay, I'm now going to begin my tour. Right now we're in front of the Harris Casino right now. This is one of the Deuce bus stops I showed you about. Now, if you get a notice at the Deuce bus stops, you have several ways of buying tickets. You can buy your tickets on the bus, or you also have the option of using these kiosks that they have in front of the bus as well. Now, you're going to see that these are RTC transit passes. What you do is you put your money in here, and there's several different options available on the screen here. Now, it's a little hard to see the screen, I think, from where I'm at, but because the sun's up. But you can see you have different pricing options. For example, you can do a 2-hour access for $6, 24 hours for $8, or 3 days access for $20. I always do the 3-day pass because I find that it comes in pretty handy. And the great thing about the bus service is you can take cabs wherever you go, but it's actually a lot easier using the buses because it's a little cheaper too. Now, you can use cabs. When you're at the Deuce bus machines, you can either use a credit card or debit card. There's a pen pad over here, or you can also use cash to buy your ticket. When you buy your ticket, you're going to get a little paper fare card, and then inside the bus, that's where you actually scan your fare card. That's going to come out right here on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to show you one of the Deuce buses as they approach, so you can see what it looks like. Alright, so what you're going to see here now, this is actually this is one of the Deuce bus stops. You're going to see them, but with when you look up here, you're going to see the signs for the Deuce. This is one of the areas that you sit in. Now, the reason they have these like this is, when you sit on these, you actually lean back on them. The reason they have them like this is, it gets very hot here in Vegas. That's why they have these designed that way, so you don't get overheated when you ride the bus. Okay, now one of the questions that I ask, this is what the bus is going to look like when you're going to go there. It's going to actually tell you where the bus is going and how to get on the bus too. Now, some of the buses will actually have attendants. Like we have a nice lady right here. She'll actually she's actually an attendant that'll help you out. Now, you're going to notice that the kiosk machines are in the back there that I use. Now, they said that you can, when you're on the bus, it is possible to buy passes on the bus, but they suggest not really doing that. You should try to buy your passes at the kiosks that they have in the back. And as you're going to see here, buses are pretty cool. They're double-decker and they're really, really cool, and they travel fairly frequently up and down the strip. So as you can see there, and that's what the Deuce bus stop looks like right there. You're going to see the signs for RTC. Now, if you want to know everything about the Deuce, this is actually a sign. This actually shows you where the bus goes. You're going to notice that they have a map and everything that shows you where it goes. It tells you the times that it operates, the strip frequency, and there's also an app now you can get as well. Now you can download on your phone. Now actually it'll tell you where the bus is at. There's an app you can get now. Now, the thing to keep in mind one thing about the Deuce bus service you have to keep in mind is The Deuce bus does get fairly busy. There may be times you might be waiting here and you can't get on the bus. Sometimes that's going to happen if the bus is really crowded, but not to worry. There's always going to be another one coming not too far behind. Okay, and you're going to see most of the Deuce bus stops that I pointed out. Most of your Deuce bus stops do have a kiosk, like the ones I showed you back there. Most of them do have kiosks and things back there too. But I think you're going to find the bus is a pretty economic way to get around Vegas. I wanted to get a chance to show you what it looks like as well. Okay, I want to thank you for tuning in to the Chris Bush channel here on YouTube. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Also, feel free to click that subscribe button. That way you can keep up with all my current videos. I want to thank you again for tuning into the Chris Bush channel here on YouTube. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care now.